Hi everyone, this is Abhinami and Priyadarshini here to share some information about the instrumental amplifier. Our faculty in charge is Balamurugan sir, Associate Professor of TCE. So this is our content which are going to see now. First one about instrumentation amplifier, next requirement, next working, next derivation, next pin diagram of the instrumentation amplifier, next application, next advantages and disadvantages. Moving on to the slides. First of all, what is meant by instrumentation amplifier? An instrumentation amplifier is a type of a differential amplifier that has been outfitted with input buffer amplifiers which eliminate the need for the input impedance matching and thus make the amplifier particularly suitable for use in measurement and test. And this is a diagram for the example of the instrumentation amplifier. And the next one is requirement of a good instrumentation amplifier. An instrumentation amplifier is known for the measure small signal in the presence of noisy environment. And some of the requirements have been listed below. The first one is finite, accurate, stable gain. The instrumentation amplifier is intended for precise low-level signal amplification where high input resistance, low noise and accurate closed-loop gain is required. The next one is easier gain adjustment. Variation in the gain factor over a prescribed range of values is also necessary. Next, high input impedance. To avoid the loading of input sources, input impedance of the instrumentation amplifier must be very high, ideally infinite. Next one, low output impedance. The output impedance of a good instrumentation amplifier must be very low, ideally zero, to avoid loading effect on immediate next stage. The next one, high CMRR. The abbreviation of the CMRR is common mode rejection ratio. What is meant by common mode rejection ratio is a metric used to quantify the ability of a device to reject a common mode signal. Again, moving on to our slide, high CMRR. The output from the transducer usually contains common mode signals when transmitted over a long wires. A good instrumentation amplifier must amplify only the differential input, completely rejecting common mode inputs. Thus, the CMRR of the instrumentation amplifier must be ideally infinite. The last one is high slew rate. The slew rate of the instrumentation amplifier must be high as possible to provide maximum undistorted output voltage swing.
Working of instrumentation amplifier. Similar to the op-amp circuit, the input buffer amplifiers op-amp 1 and op-amp 2 of the instrumentation amplifier pass the common mode signal through at unity gain. The signal gets amplified by both buffers. The output signals from the two buffers connect to the subtractor section of the instrumentation amplifier. The differential signal is amplified at low gain or unity and the common mode voltage is attenuated. Derivation. The current I through the resistors R1 or gain and R1 remains the same as ideally the current to the input stage op-amps is 0. Applying Ohm's law between the nodes E and F. Current I is equal to Vout1 minus Vout2 divided by R1 plus R gain plus R1 minus 1. I is equal to Vout1 minus Vout2 divided by 2 R1 plus R gain. Since there is no current flow to the input of the op-amps 1 and 2, the current I between the node G and H can be given as I is equal to Vg minus Vh divided by R gain. It's equal to V1 minus V2 divided by R gain minus 2. From the equation 1 and 2, V out 1 minus V out 2 is equal to 2R1 plus R gain into V1 minus V2 divided by R gain minus 3. The output of the difference amplifier is given by V out is equal to R3 divided by R2 into V out 1 minus V out 2. Therefore, V out 1 minus V out 2 is equal to R2 divided by R3 into V out. Substituting V out 1 minus V out 2 value in equation 3, we get R2 divided by R3 into V out is equal to 2R1 plus R gain into V1 minus V2 divided by R gain. That is, V out is equal to R3 divided by R2 into 2R1 plus R gain divided by R gain into V1 minus V2. This above equation gives the output voltage of an instrumentation amplifier. The overall gain of the amplifier is given by the term R3 divided by R2 into 2R1 plus R gain divided by R gain. Note, the overall voltage gain of an instrumentation amplifier can be controlled by adjusting the value of resistor or gain. The common mode signal attenuation for the instrumentation amplifier is provided by the difference amplifier. Pin diagram of AD620. The AD620 is a low-cost, high-accuracy instrumentation amplifier that requires only one external resistor to set gains of 1 to 10,000. The AD620 features 8 lead SOIC and DIP packaging that is smaller than discrete designs and offers low power, only 1.3 milliamp maximum supply current, making it a good fit for battery powered portable applications. Pin description of AD620. Pin number 1, gain or G. Inverting terminal connected to a resistor to set gain value. Pin number 2, inverting input IN. The inverting input Pin of the op amp. Pin number 3, non-inverting input IN. The non-inverting input Pin of amplifier. Pin number 4, power minus Vs, negative supply terminal. Pin number 5, reference, output reference input normally connected to common. Pin number 6, output amplifier output pin. Pin number 7, power plus Vs, positive supply terminal. Pin number 8, gain RG, non-inverting gain terminal connected to resistor to set gain value. Application. Instrumentation amplifiers are used in data acquisition from small output transducers like thermocouples, train gauges, measurements of Wheatstone bridge, current sensing devices in C, motor, motor control systems, etc. These amplifiers are used in navigation, medical, radar, etc. These amplifiers are used to enhance the signal-noise ratio in audio applications like audio signals with low amplitude. These amplifiers are used for imaging as well as video data acquisition in the conditioning of high-speed signal. These amplifiers are used in RF cable systems for application of the high-frequency signal.
Now we are moving on to the advantages of the instrumentation amplifier, and some of them have been listed below. The first one is offset voltage is minimized. Next, voltage gain is high as the configuration uses high precision resistor. Next, the gain of the circuit can be varied by using specific value of resistor. And the next one is non-linearity is very low. It is an inherent performance limitation of a device and cannot be removed by external adjustment but can only be designed by the manufacturers. The next one is input impedance is very high to avoid loading down the input signal source, and the output impedance is very low. The last one is the common mode rejection is very high. Now the disadvantages would be the biggest and perhaps the only concern with the instrumentation amplifier is superimposing of the original wave when the sound or noise gets transmitted over a long range. The system will depend on special cables that can cancel this noise or superimposition. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this video.